Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and this is month number 3, March, with the Julie Netting Dog collaboration. And so this is being hosted by myself, Dawn of DaretoBeCreative, and we have Terry of Terry EO1.
It's two people.
And
Hello.
D, Miss D of D Special Things, and somebody's in the background trying to, like photobomb or video bomb my video, my grandson. Anyway, so check out the ladies in the link below and check out their videos and be inspired to pull out your dolls and do something fun and creative with them. There's so many things you can do, from paper piecing, coloring, painting, collaging them. I mean, just mixed media, all kinds of stuff. Yes, you have
paint.
Yes, you do have paint. So, having said that, I can show you what I did for the month of March. And the prompt was shamrock or the color green. I chose the color green. So all of my projects will have the color green in it. So for the first one, I decided to use some of my 4x6s, and I used the Holiday Bliss, and this is the miniature one right here. And there's a little bit of glare, but I used her. And if you have that doll, it's Candy. This is the regular size Candy, but the one right there is a 4x6. So I used that one. And then I used this one, and this is one of the new ones, the 4x6, and this is in the Make Kindness Happen. Right there. Okay, so those two, and what I did with those two was I decided to make some more postcards. I really liked making the one last month that I did with the hearts on it. What are you doing?
Looking.
Okay, he's got to get under my craft table. Anyway, so this one is the birthday one that I did. The Holiday Bliss. So on this one, I just used some of the stamps that came in that package. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm talking. So I used the stamps that came in the package. And that is what I did. So I just glimmer mist it with a couple of different shimmers. I layered and stamped it with the postcard stamp that I showed you guys last month. And paper pieced her and colored her with my Spectrum Noirs. And layered the stamping in different colors so it will give it a little bit more dimension to it. So light green, silver green, and black. And the postage stamp over there as well. So that is my postcard. And then I took a gold marker and just outlined it in gold. So that's the first one. And then the second one, and this one just says, well, that one had on that one, it says, celebrate, happy birthday, party, fun, and happy birthday. There were the sentiments up there. On this one, it says, smile, perform random act of kindness, make someone smile, say hello, smile, spread love, be nice, and raise someone up. So again, I did the same thing with her. I colored her and I paper pieced her, and I put this postcard on another piece of paper on the back just to make it a little bit thicker. And I did the same thing. I glimmer mist with a couple different glimmer mists to give it some dimension, and green is definitely one of those colors in there as well. So there were the two postcards that I made. Then I did 2 layouts as well. And what I did for my layouts, I used this calendar, which I mentioned to you in the tips one that we did when we talked about some tips for the Julie Netting collaboration. We all of us had all 3 of the collaborators did a promo video about some of our tips that we recommended you can use. And I had recommended using some of the calendars that you can get right from the Dollar Tree. And taking some of these, and what I did was I took this particular one right here. And I used this as my background. And what I did was, I mean, not my background, but the elements on this particular calendar page, I cut it out and I made it fit and work on my 9x12 layout. So it says, love is in the air. So again, that's what it looked like at first. And then I just altered it by putting it on my own paper. And what you stick your fingers in there for? And I went around everything with white. He's distracting me. So that's the layout. And this the one I used for that one was Tasha.
Tasha.
She's got a little spunk. So love is in the air, and this paper came from a color box paper pad that I had from a long time ago, a couple years ago, that I got from Walmart. So I thought it kind of turned out nice and cool and funky. And of course it has green in the birds and in the paper. So that would be my element, in green on the leaves. And again, I just trimmed everything in white and I fussy cut everything out. Then I had to do, of course, one more. So then I did this one. So that was February. Then I did April up here, which was this one, the house. And it says joy. So that's what it looked like. And then I cut everything out, all the elements on this page. I fussy cut out. And I used my Jill doll. The little retro look. And then I did the same thing. I layered her on some the same paper, or well, a different piece of paper from the same color pad, and I just outlined everything in black. Outlined the words, outlined the circles, the clouds. I put the sentiment up here instead of being at the bottom. I stamped some additional foliage to give it some more dimension in the background, and then layered the flowers on top. I stamped a little heel, and both the foliage and this word right here came from a Delusion stamp. I forgot the name of it. It was a stamp set and stencil that you can get from Michael's. And what else? Yep, and I paper pieced her and I colored her with my Spectrum Noir. Just like I did her over here. I paper pieced her and I colored her with my Spectrum Noir, and the same thing with that paper. Actually, that paper I think was some Creative Memories paper I had from back in the day. So I really love how that one turned out. I thought it was kind of cute and funky. So again, that's my project for the month. I did 2 additional postcards for my Julie Netting dolls. And I used my Hampton Hearts stamp set to get it. And I actually had to file my stamp down with a nail file to get it to work. So that's what I did for this month. And I hope you guys like it. And play along as well. And do a VR response if you do. All right, take care. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subbing. And God bless.
Bye-bye.
You get in the camera and say bye.
Bye-bye.
They can't see your face.
I said bye.
I know you can't.
Bye-bye.